versus Trey Gotti, 2-0 out of Marathon Mixed Martial Arts Academy in Kansas City, Missouri.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for this bantamweight bout. Fighting out the blue corner, he comes in with 2 wins and no defeats. Representing Marathon Mixed Martial Arts out of Kansas City, Missouri, Trey Gotti. And his opponent, fighting out the red corner, comes in with 4 wins and only 4 defeats. Representing Grappling Concepts out of Nixa, Missouri, Ethan Easy E. Williams. Round number 1.
It's a big one. One of the fights that sticks out to you on the card, it's Jimenez and Easy E. Williams.
The lightning bolts tatted all down the right arm of Ethan Williams for good reason. We have seen him send some absolute electricity through people inside this cage.
To good young prospects too. Good right hand and a good entry by Trey Gotti. See how that wrestling defense is early from Williams. Instant takedown there from Gotti. Landed the right hand and the entry was excellently timed there.
Yeah, a big bomb over the top. Forces Ethan Williams to raise his hands, and a perfectly timed double leg entry gets him on his back. Fishing for that right arm of Ethan Williams, locking in this handcuff position.
Yep, and coming in, you know, this was going to be a grappling heavy approach from Trey Jimenez, and so far with these 3-minute rounds, if he's able to hold Williams here for the majority of the round, it's going to do a lot for him, especially on these scorecards.
A big right hand over the top for Trey Jimenez.
Almost got to a knees. He's back up. Great job by Ethan Williams. That's a big moment here in the fight for him to get back up to his feet. Gotti's right back in on the takedown.
Just relentless grappling from Trey Gotti early in round number 1.
Yep, another one of those young prospects over there at Marathon MMA Academy, using that ground and pound effectively right now.
You see the importance of having a coach that teaches a true system as opposed to just teaching you moves and how to fight. You know, it's not that these guys at Marathon MMA don't have their own style or flair, but when it comes to these certain positions that manufacture themselves all the time, it's almost like you can predict what these guys are going to do, and you just can't stop it.
Exactly. Williams doing a good job here, you know, getting his back to the cage. And Jimenez with some big shots here. He's looking to rain some punishment in from this position.
Ethan Williams exposing his back.
He has
his attempt to get up here.
He has been defeated once via rear naked choke, but you can see the improvements since that fight. But you see Jimenez really trying to get that back.
Ethan Williams did a good job of covering the half guard.
Oh, he's almost so close to getting up there.
10 seconds left. Trey Jimenez just on him like white on rice here in round number 1.
Great first round there. If you're Trey Gotti, worked the game plan to a T, got the takedown, and unleashed some punishment as well with it. And was able to hold him down there.
Trey Ogden rocking the cowboy hat of Trey Jimenez here in between rounds.
It's a nice jumpsuit too, Marathon MMA, but we've seen Ethan Williams turn back prospects and cut the lights off. He'll get an opportunity here in round number 2, knowing the game plan of Trey Gotti, knowing what he wants to do. He's gonna have to stop it.
Coach from Mad Labs Boxing and Johnny Humes from Nixa Grappling Concepts in the corner tonight of Ethan Williams.
Here we go, round number 2. Big swing by Williams. It allowed Gotti to get pretty deep on a takedown attempt, but so far, Williams able to keep his feet, but not for long.
Trey Gotti doing a great job circling Ethan Williams off the cage so he couldn't use that to help climb back up in that little transition.
Up in half guard here.
Flattening him out, looking to pass into the mount.
Yep, just doing a good job maintaining position, right? You know, Trey Gotti's, he's really good at this. We've seen it in his 2 fights, but he's just been able to do this to his opponents.
Ethan Williams with some little pot shots from bottom. Just got to start to get that right elbow inside and create some sort of frame and space.
Yep, still trying to pass the mount here is Trey Gotti. Anywhere Ethan Williams goes, Trey Gotti is right there behind him.
Ethan Williams looking for a half guard Kimura sweep here. Almost went deep half for a second, turning up his hips to go back all the way through.
Got the full
Ends
guard.
up in the full guard again.
Just relentless grappling from Trey Gotti here. He's doing well with the ground and pound too, but yeah, like, as I said in round number 1, it's 3-minute rounds. If you're able to get the takedown early and have the grappling control ability that Trey Jimenez has, you have a good chance of winning a lot of fights. And a guy in Ethan Williams that has, you know, 8 fights under his belt versus the 3 that Trey Gotti has too. It's impressive work so far here by Jimenez.
Yeah, the composure just to stay relentless on this attack on top is, I mean, it speaks volumes for how hard Trey Jimenez actually trains in the gym.
And some body shots here for the road to Ethan Williams. We got the 10-second mark here. And we're going to make it to round number 3 in this fight. See that talking a little bit there. Jimenez starting to feel himself a little bit here after how the first 2 rounds have gone.
Yeah, Trey Jimenez cruising into round number 3 here. Has yet to face even 1 second of adversity in this fight. I mean, from that first overhand right to start round number 1, he has been on cruise control.
Yeah, just 21 years old too. Both of these guys are super young, but yeah, 21 on the side of Jimenez.
Ethan Williams electing to not take the stool once again. Round number 3 about to get underway.
You know, Williams, he's not getting beat up down there per se. You know, he's doing a good job of, you know, staying safe, but he just knows exactly what he needs to do in this 3rd round, and that's you know, land some big shots on Trey Jimenez. You see the movement of Jimenez just circling the cage, and a beautiful entry again. And Trey Ogden loved it. That was deep instantly.
Yeah, Ethan Williams is very visibly frustrated.
But it also shows, you know, a lot of guys don't want to stand in there and trade blow for blow with a guy like Ethan Williams after, you know, catching his highlight reel. They're going to elect to do this. if they're able to. Jimenez has been so far.
Yeah, path of least resistance here for Trey Gotti.
Under 2 minutes here in round number 3. It's been all Trey Gotti. Just trying to find any sort of way to get back up to his feet. Has not been able to find it at all.
Yeah, he's got to start putting the feet on the hips and trying to create space with his lower body.
And it's something that Ethan Williams is aware of too. He knows that he's got the great stand-up. He needs to round out his game, and he'll be the first one to tell you that too, and that's what he's working on. And it's a great opportunity to learn these lessons at at the amateur level. You know, get as much experience as you can, and nobody does that better than Ethan Williams. He's definitely gonna learn for this, but always able to stay safe when he's getting taken down like this. But Gotti's still working that pressure, trying to get some shots off.
Just about 30 seconds left before we close this one out. Let's see if Ethan Williams can finally get back to his feet and let those hands go. Does not look too promising at the moment for the young Ethan Williams, though.
Just under 20, and some big shots there from Trey Gotti. Well, I'll tell you what, once this final bell rings, as we're about to get that 10-second mark, Jimenez is going to be fired up. Especially after a performance like that. We'll reach the final bell.
Trey Gotti absolutely elated after that one.
Yep, did exactly what he needed to do in that fight and took over from the beginning of round number 1, Justin.
Yeah, I mean, absolute cruise control from Trey Gotti from the second that first bell rang. I mean, led with that big overhand right, got Ethan Williams to raise his hands, and the second he made connection with that first double leg, it was like he spent the rest of the night
the entries
in
were
that same
great
position.
Ladies and gentlemen, all 3 judges scored this bout 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision. Fighting out in the blue corner, Trey Jimenez.
And that's your victor tonight. Trey Gotti improving and still undefeated. 3 wins, 0 losses. Gets another one tonight by decision. He's going to take that back to Overland Park, Kansas.